WABG, the Delta's leading news source.
Thanks for joining us here on the ABC 6 News webcast. I'm Tanya Carter on this Monday, March 4th, 2013. Well, topping our news, the family of a slain Mississippi mayoral candidate says he was beaten and burned. Marco McMillan's godfather, Carter Womack, said Monday that the information came from the Coahoma County coroner. The coroner declined to comment. Womack said the family was told McMillan's body was dragged under a fence and left near Mississippi River levee last week. A person with direct knowledge of the investigation confirmed to the Associated Press that McMillan had bruises and there were burns on at least part of his body. Now, the person wasn't authorized to publicly comment and spoke on the condition of anonymity. Now, the 34-year-old McMillan was a candidate for mayor of Clarksdale. 22-year-old Lawrence Reed has been charged with murder. McMillan's family sending a statement to WABG stating in part, quote, "We feel that this was not a random act of violence based on the condition of the body when it was found. Marco nor anyone should have their lives end in this manner. We are asking that a full and thorough investigation be conducted into the tragic death of Marco. We feel it is important to share this information to dispel speculation surrounding his death," end quote. Now, McMillan's campaign says he was Mississippi's first openly gay viable candidate for public office. Meanwhile, Coahoma County Sheriff Charles Jones tells ABC 6 News due to the sensitive nature of the ongoing thorough investigation, details of the crime will not be released. Meanwhile, a Beulah man is charged with rape of a 15-year-old. Travis Green sitting inside the Bolivar County Regional Correctional Facility on rape, assault, and trespassing charges. Sheriff investigators say the 26-year-old man forced his way into a residence and forcibly raped and assaulted a teenage girl. After arriving to the local hospital for medical help, that's when authorities were notified of the vicious attack, immediately arresting Green the same day. Well, switching gears, the sequester is affecting health care here in Greenville as the Delta Regional Medical Center prepares for a budget cut. Today is the first day of the budget sequester that is cutting government funding of services across the country. A 2% reduction in Medicare payments will reduce the DRMC's budget by about $1 million over a year. CEO of Delta Regional Medical Center, Jay Stansel Harvey, saying the cuts will not immediately affect the experience of the patient, but that the $1 million cut plus additional budget cuts could have a long-term negative effect on health care.
Now, when you reduce $1 million, it happens over a year period of time. You won't see any substantial changes today, but what you're seeing is a change in the environment. Payments to providers, physicians and hospitals are being reduced. And while you won't see anything immediately, what you see is a trend, because as the government starts paying less and less to take care of their obligations for Medicare and Medicaid patients, they could become undesirable. And some physicians throughout the country today are not seeing Medicare patients anymore or Medicaid patients because of this reduction.
Harvey says the sky is not falling and the budget cuts will be gradual, but he says eventually cuts could have an effect on the ability of health services.
You've been watching the Delta's #1 news source.